guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back for another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning January 15th through the 21st in my Aura Estelle planner using my 2024 inserts by Caress Press. And this week I am using the kit called Nordic Nights from Caress Press. This was the wintry Sadie Piper design art that came out this year, and I loved the colors of this one in particular. So I went with this kit from Caress Press, and I did initially just buy Hot Pink Hollow from Plan With Me stickers. I do have a code with Plan With Me stickers. You can use my code Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention me in the notes and you'll get my freebie. And that same goes with Plannahannah, by the way. Those are the two shops I currently PR for. So I initially went with Hot Pink Hollow, which was a new foil, I believe in January, maybe December. And then she actually came out with the Snowflake foil bundle in January or maybe December. I don't know. I have all my months mixed up. Like, I can't believe it's already 2024. And I was like wondering what color I should get it in, because I didn't want to do another Hot Pink Hollow because I got so much Snowflake stuff already. So at that moment, I was like, I'm going to do a mixed metal moment. And Erica actually responded to do Aquamarine. And I went with her suggestion because she knows best. It's her shop. So I did get that. And I think it looks so, so good with the Hot Pink Hollow. Obviously, I wish it was hollow because I think it'd look even better, but the aquamarine is so fun, and I'm not sure if I've ever used this foil before. So it's a first, and it's in my 2024 planner. And yeah, I'm just so excited to get into this. So I did use partly the Snowflake foil bundle from Erica's shop in aquamarine, as well as Hot Pink Hollow foil add-on a la carte that I had already bought, and those were all featured in my previous haul / in my January haul that went up earlier this week. So I also got some quotes, so I put that in, and I just love this art, the colors, the foil with it. I'm so excited to sit down and plan. I forgot to get custom multis of like my personal scripts. So I do think a lot of the scripts I'm getting there. I don't think, because I already pulled them. A lot of my scripts are black, so hopefully it doesn't ruin it. And I also realized there's no like mini deco in the foil bundle. So I think I'm going to cut up some headers at the end and throw in some deco to kind of add to it. But yeah, I do wish I did the pink confetti snow headers on the day by day and like switch the blue bold headers to the sidebar, but it is what it is. That's like my only regret with the base. Other than that, I'm loving it so, so much, and I'm really excited to get into this day by day. It did snow on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday this week, so I could not miss out on the opportunity of this kit. It did not snow the week before. This was the first snow of the season, and the week after, the week I'm currently in, it is so warm. It's like I literally wore a t-shirt and leggings today, and like not Uggs for once. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if it'll snow again, but I'm glad I had this kit planned for this week, and somehow we got so much snow. So I think we may have had like 9 or 10 inches total, because we got, or maybe like 7 or 8, because we got like 3.5 inches the first day, Monday, and then Tuesday was a snow day because the roads were awful. And basically in Virginia, you're barely in the South, but they treat snow like you're in the South, and they don't prepare the roads at all. They prepared them less than when I lived in Maryland. And yeah, they're just not prepared. No one knows how to drive. It's a nightmare, really. So, and then it snowed another like 4 inches, I think, on Friday, and that was a lot faster snow because Monday it was snowing for like 24 hours and Friday it was like just the morning. So yeah, but I love snow. It was so, so pretty. Oliver loved it. Literally last night when we still had a little bit of snow in our neighborhood, he was intentionally only going potty on the pieces of snow, on the mountains of snow still left, because like all that's left are mountains of it. And it was just so funny because he just loves the snow so much. We took him back to the dog park that we used to take him where we lived on Wednesday, and it was freezing. I literally almost froze to death. But Oliver was having the time of his life, and all his dog friends were literally crying. They were crying, and Oliver was just pouncing around having the time of his life. So I'm going to get started with this day by day. I have an extender on all my snow days. But yeah, so on Monday, it was MLK Day, so I'm going to mark that at the top. And then we did have a snow day because it literally snowed all freaking day. So I will put that in here. Oliver's chewing a bone. I hope you can't hear it. I did give it to him beforehand, which probably wasn't the smartest idea. So hopefully you can't hear it, but if you can, I'm very sorry because that's probably annoying. But I'm going to mark our snow day. And here I did not work like at all this week because literally everything was getting canceled for the snow. Like I said, Virginia, I mean, Maryland too, like the whole DMV, not really the most prepared place in the world for snow. But especially Virginia, it was not prepared. I feel like I did a bad job with that box. So I'm just going to cover it with that doodle I had pulled from Fox and Cactus. And the snow day is a script from Carly Plans. And then I just played with Ollie in the snow, which was really, really fun. So I will put that down here. I feel like I can move this up even more. Sorry. Ollie, I'm going to literally take that bone from you. That mean? Okay. So for MLK Day, I have this freebie from SPC with like the fist. So I'm using that. And this MLK Day script is from Plan With Me stickers. And then I did play with Ollie. So I have this Whimsy Plans doodle playing with a dog and a Play with Ollie custom from Plana Hannah. And then moving on, I took down my Christmas decor this day finally because it was just there for a while and I needed to take it down. So I finally took it down. I kind of didn't want to because I really, really liked our Christmas tree in the corner because our overhead lights are like super, super bright. And I didn't want to... should I use another label? I think I might. I didn't want to lose that light because we had just not been using overhead lights and been using the Christmas tree as lights. But then I bought like a tree, but it's not a Christmas tree. It's like a birch tree to put there and it kind of works. So I don't mind it. So for taking down the Christmas decor, I have this Carly Plans gingerbread man. And I'm just going to write that down. Take down decor. And then for watching football, there was football this Monday. It was playoffs because they had Monday Night Football and then they like moved a game. So we watched that. That is from Plan With Me stickers and Carly Plans. And then I did clean. So I have this paper milk maru and a clean script from the aquamarine foil bundle from Plan With Me stickers. And then I did cook some chili this night for dinner. I love having chili for dinner with football. It's so fun. I'm actually doing it again this weekend with my parents. My mom's doing it. They are who started the tradition for me, but I don't think it's like just a me tradition. Like I think a lot of people do that with football. So yeah, but I got my good old Cincinnati chili. This actually, it wasn't Cincinnati, but it was just the chili I cook. And then I watched Monday Night Football. I wrote Sunday Night Football, but it was Monday Night Football. So we watched that, and then I did some planning time. And I'm actually going to switch these because the things I used, it'll work better. Oh, but then I guess I mess up my pattern, but oh well, I literally don't care at this point. So I'm going to put that there and this here. And then I'm going to put the light green here. Usually I try and follow solid pattern solid, but I cannot be bothered with that right now. So for cooking, I have the Instant Pot. Okay, I'm taking that from you and I'm sorry. Okay, I took Ollie's treat from him because he was literally like somehow chewing it all up, and I thought it was an indestructible toy, and he is missing a lot of teeth, so I'm kind of confused. But I did cook, so I have that Instant Pot from Once More with Love, because I do use the Instant Pot to cook chili. And then Monday Night Football, that is from Plan With Me Stickers and Carly Plans. And then I did Plan, so this icon is from the foil bundle, and the plan script is from Carly Plans. And then I ended the night by watching 90 Day Fiancé. So I have this TV from the foil bundle and a 90 Day Fiancé custom script from Plan With Me Stickers. So that was my Monday. Sorry it was a little noisy, but I took Ollie's bone away. So hopefully we're all good now. On Tuesday, it was another fun little snow day. So I'm going to mark that at the top. What else did I do? Yeah, I can do this. So I'm going to mark the snow day. I'm going to cut it again, just to show off some of that pink. And I'm going to place those stickers down. I have a Papershire, I think it's Papershire, but that is like when they were called toffee bananas. Does anyone remember that? And then I played with Ollie. So let's do a green here for playing with Ollie. And then I did get Starbucks this day. We decided to venture out because Jake had to go to work the next day. So I was a little bit nervous about like the snow it was really cold this week, so I was a little bit nervous about the snow like freezing over and him being able to get out okay with enough time in the morning. So we wanted to go somewhere this day so that we could just like make sure it was all good. So we went to Starbucks, of course. But yeah, then we quickly came home because it was very snowy out. So I played with Ollie and got Starbucks. And then Jake and I did Lego plans together. I think we finished the rest of our what were they called? Tiny pots maybe. So yeah, I'm going to put that at the top, that we did the little Lego tiny pots or tiny plants. I don't know. And then I did have a bath time. So I will put that in here. Let's cut it. Let's put these down. So I have this sticker from Whimsy Plans, which is a custom of us for doing the tiny plants with Jake. And then I did take a bath this night. I've been in so much chronic pain because my friend who massages me like had a medical thing happen, so she's not able to massage me, but I'm planning on getting one next week because she's doing much better. And I was like, yeah, literally don't worry about me. But then also I'm like, I don't want any other massage therapist now. So I just waited months for her to recover. No, I actually took a little break, and then her thing happened, and now I'm just like, please come see me. I'm in so much pain and I need a massage. So yeah, anyways, I've been taking Epsom salt baths. Jake got me the most immaculate bath soap thing, and I forget what it's by, who it's by, but it's so good, and it has Epsom salt, melatonin, and bubble bath in it. So my baths have just been so enjoyable, and we just love that for me because a good bath is just so great. So yeah, so then did planning time. I started watching F-Boy Island, the most recent season, because I didn't realize another season came out. We kind of took a break now, but we got to get back into that. And then I just cuddled Jake. So let's do, we can do one of these. I can't tell the colors apart. Let's just do this green. Cuddled Jake. And then I had a little YouTube binge. I have been actively, still am obsessed with Sims 4 content. Like ever since the For Rent came out, that sparked my interest because it was Southeast Asian inspired. But now I just literally will watch anything. And I have a lot of people I'm really obsessed with. So yeah, been doing a little YouTube binge, literally every night, but who even knows? Okay, so this is F-Boy Island, which I wish I could get scripts of every TV show I watch, but it's honestly so many. And I feel like they don't happen enough where I need to, but oh wait, what is this? Lego plants, because I don't remember what they were called. That was fun. Okay, so that was my 2 long extender days. This is why I did not color block, but I think it looks really, really cute. On Wednesday, I pulled an all-nighter this day, which was kind of crazy because I have never successfully pulled an all-nighter, believe it or not, because I went to high school and college and just somehow got sleep every single night. But I literally did not sleep. I maybe slept for 30 minutes this day. And I just was up all freaking day. And I basically fixed my sleep schedule this day. So shout out to me because it's been a struggle bus. So yes, I had an all-nighter. It was very unintentional, but I did. And then we went to the bakery in the morning to get some of the goods, our new favorite bakery that's 5 minutes from our house. And then we took Oliver to the dog park because Jake had an errand to run in Washington, D.C., and he actually left me there, and I almost froze to death. I think I said that in the intro, but it was freezing. My feet were freezing. I wore 1 layer of socks, and rain boots. I should have worn my Tims, but I didn't pull out the Tims until the Friday snowstorm. So yeah, I was just freaking freezing, and Jake took so long because the traffic was apparently terrible, but luckily my friend stayed out with me. She was really nice. So, but yeah, we went to the dog park. Ollie got to see his friends. They all played in the snow. His friends were crying because they were freezing. Ollie was thriving. So I have this because I literally almost froze to death. And I figured perfect spread to mark being frozen because look at the spread. So I froze, and then afterwards we went to Home Depot to pick what did we need? Oh, we were looking for a shovel for the next snowstorm, and I was looking for gloves because I specifically wanted to throw snowballs at Ollie because I saw other dogs, like videos of other dogs, specifically Ollie's friends. I'm gonna cut this, catching them with their mouth. And that's exactly what Ollie did. Once I got those gloves from Home Depot, I threw snowballs at his face when we got home, and he caught them with his mouth, and he was literally obsessed with it. He loved it. But they had no shovels there, which was so freaking weird. I was so confused. So yeah, they had no shovels, but we did get gloves, and I think that's literally all I got. They were $6. We had a gift card from Christmas from Jake's aunt, and it didn't even work. But I was like, it's $6. I don't care. And at this point in pulling out my scripts, I was like, it'd be really great if I pulled out a color of the week. So I did, if you can't tell. Literally right here. So yeah. Anyways, poke and boba for dinner. I ordered that on Uber Eats. I get, like, I have boba right now. I've barely drinking it, but I get I'm trying to see what will fit there. I think I might have to space it out a little bit more. But anyways, I get poke, and then so I got these scripts originally because the place I ordered from when I lived closer to DC, there was a place in Washington DC that did both. And a lot of places do, but I don't think they're good. Like, usually when they do both, the place I'm talking about had gongcha attached to it. With gongcha is its own establishment. It's not like also on the menu of the poke place, which I don't usually trust, if I'm being honest. I don't trust any boba if it's on the menu of a food place, unless it's like Tito or something that's like already a poke place or boba place. But I do separate orders. So yeah, I still got the same thing. And then I did some planning time. I love how this looks. Thursday, I kind of got a lot going on because I didn't want to put in a 4th extender. So we're going to have to do 5 little things. So first, meetings. I'll put that at the top. And then I picked up my meds. So we'll do this. And then I got Chick-fil-A on the way back. So we'll do this. And then I went on a grocery run because we desperately needed to. So we'll do this. Okay. And then I don't think I did the right pattern here, but then I went to H Mart. So we'll just go back to blue. And that just barely fits. Okay, so for work, I have both of these from the Plan With Me stickers foil bundle. This is the laptop. This was literally the only day I worked. So I did that, and then I picked up my RX, which this is massive. So I am gonna cut it. This is from Papershire. My other pill stickers I had did not match, so it is what it is. RX. And this Pickup RX is a script from Adorably Amy Designs. And then I got Chick-fil-A on the way home. So I have that from the SPC Doodles and this from Plan With Me stickers. And then I got groceries. So I have this from the Plan With Me stickers foil bundle I pulled from. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, I went to H Mart. So I have this from the Doodles. And the H Mart, sorry, Jake is playing D&D currently. I try and film during the week. Like, Thursdays are my last resort days because he's always yelling. But I've been very busy this week, so. Anyways, this day was terrible. I'm just now being reminded. So first, I FaceTimed my mom. So I'll put that at the top. just FaceTime my mom because it was a regular all night. Did some editing. Put that in here. And then it was actually last done. Oh my God. I'm not going to tell Jake that because he'll be sad. But he was playing D&D exactly a week ago. And in about an hour from now, it's 10:17, Jake's grandmother suddenly passed away. So freaking sad. Yeah, we don't really know what happened. She was not that old. She was 80 years old, which was way younger than like all my grandparents have been. And yeah, it's just like heartbreaking. So it's been sad. And we're going to the funeral next week when I'm filming this. So yeah, but Jake's grandmother did suddenly pass away, and my grandfather at this point was in rehab. If you remember, I was visiting him, but at rehab, he could only have one guest instead of unlimited at the hospital. So we couldn't visit him when we went home this week, which this was also the week of my grandfather's 92nd birthday, I think. But yeah, so then the rest of the night, I just hung out with Jake and like obviously consoled him. So yeah, that was really, really sad. Okay, moving on to Friday. Did you guys even see any of that? I'm just gonna show you just in case because I don't know. On Friday, it snowed again. It snowed all morning, so I'm gonna put that in another fun little box. Let's do this one. So snow day. I'm gonna put that in. This is a paper shire sticker again with another snow day script from Carly Plans. And then I played with Ollie in the snow again because he literally could not get enough of the freaking snow. So I'll put that in here. And then I just cuddled Jake because it was like a cold day outside, so it was nice and cozy. Cuddling weather. Cuddling in the... Oh my God, I have like no labels left. Youch. I might try and save some of those, so let's do one of these. Cuddling in the winter is just elite. So, I have this whimsy plan sticker, a cuddle time script from SPC. Perfect. And then moving on, this is my other and last extender day. We went to Home Goods. The roads were actually not that bad this day. I think we're just not as like fearful though of dying as some people. So we went to Home Goods because it was super, super empty. So we did that. And then I went to Five Below. I don't know what I needed at Five Below. Little things. Let's just put that in a little thing. Okay, let me figure. I'm literally running out of things, so I need to strategically think of this. Maybe put one of these in and do the blue. And then we went on a date night in the middle of the snowstorm. It was so romantic. And Ollie was there too. We went to our favorite restaurant that allows dogs and has like a whole dog menu and everything. So we took Ollie there and it was really nice. There was like no one there, so we sat by the fire. It was otherwise freezing. Like if you didn't sit by the fire, is pretty cold, but dogs are only allowed outside, so we have to sit outside. So we called ahead to make sure we could have a seat by the fire. But yeah, so we went on a date night. And then afterwards, I had to go to Walmart because Walmart is right by there. And I love Walmart. I don't go to Walmart enough, if I'm being honest. So went to Walmart. I'll put that in here. And then I watched Ink Master this night on the television. Love Ink Master. And then I had another bath night. So I'm running out of things. I think I can put the fact that I did a face mask. I did a face mask while I also took a nice relaxing bath. So I'll just put that in a little thing. And then for my bath night, I can use, oh, I don't have a blue. Okay, have to take this up. Put blue here. And then we'll do a green for my bath night. It's going to be pattern, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll put this here. Move this up a little. Sorry, I always have to adjust these whenever I like collage them because I'm a perfectionist. Okay, so for Walmart, I just have like a bunch of doodles from the SVC doodle sheet I pulled from. And this Walmart script is from Carly Plans. I watched Ink Master, another doodle, the tattoo gun, and then I took a bath. Wait, I didn't bring anything to mark that? Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull stuff out, but then I did a face mask. So let me quickly pull stuff out for my bath night. Since I didn't, so for my bath, I think I will just do, where is my self-care section? Oh, there it is. One of these. I don't really know if these match, but I used the other one I wanted to use, the SPC one that's a little more neutral on the other side, and I don't like to use the same stickers twice in a spread. So this is from Happy Dye. I feel like it matches fine. And bath time from Carly Plans, and then I'm just gonna write in Ink Master. Ink Master. Perfect. Then on Saturday, hopefully it's smooth sailing here on out, but who knows? I have 8 million things to mark and no freaking room. It was my grandfather's birthday this day, which I do want to mark because he turned the good old 92, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to put that at the top that it was his birthday. And then I went to my parents this day because Jake wanted to go check in and see how his family was doing. So we drove back and he drove to see his mom and his brother, and I stayed with my parents. And then I FaceTimed my grandpa because it was his birthday and he was in the hospital. So I'm going to mark that. And then I hung out with my parents, which was really, really nice because I missed them. Ugh, I have no blue. Okay. Let's see. So I only have this. So let's switch this. I'm going to switch these for that. For a blue little thing. Perfect. Okay. Not the best color organization, but it is what it is. So I have the cupcake from the Doodles for my grandfather's birthday, and I have this happy B-Day script, and then I do have a script, but I'm going to cut off the other part because it's a script for something else, but I'm going to turn it into just his name. I love how this spread is looking. It's looking so cute. Okay, so I have this for his birthday, and then I did drive to my parents' house. So I have this car from the Plan With Me stickers foil bundle, and the mom and dad's is a custom from Carly Plans. And then I did FaceTime my grandfather. I'm gonna cut this. Fox and Cactus Girl. And I have a Withgong script, which is what I call him. Means grandpa in Chinese. That's what a lot of people call their grandparents if they are Chinese. And then I have this Teddy Plans Co. couple that doesn't really look like my parents, but it is what it is for hanging out with my parents. And this custom Carly Plan script. Okay, I really struggled through that, but it's down. Okay, then I watched Quiz Lady with my mom, which I'm not going to put in a movie marquee because 1, it ain't going to fit. And 2, I'll put it in this. 2, I have other things I want to mark too. So I made my mom watch Quiz Lady with me, and she was obsessed. I knew she would be. I then watched some good old-fashioned football. I really have like no solid things left. Internally screaming. Okay, I guess we'll do this question mark, even though I just did so. This is a lot of green. I can't. We need a different color. Ooh, I need a blue, and I have no more blue. Guys, I'm stressing. All right, we're going to do a pink. And then we went in the hot tub, which was really, really nice and fun. So put that in here. Actually, I'm trying to decide. Should I use that? I think I'm going to save this label for tomorrow and use this label. Okay. Perfect. This is kind of stressful. I think I went a little bit overboard on marking things this week, but I literally did not work and just did fun things. What is it called? Quiz Lady? I thought that's what it was called, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I watched Quiz Lady with my mom. I highly recommend. It's on Hulu. It's so good. It stars Aquafina and Sandra Oh. Watched football. That's from Plan With Me stickers and Carly Plans. These scripts are all from Carly Plans. And this hot tub munchkin is from Once More With Love. I went in my parents' hot tub. It was kind of miserable. We had to dig out the snow. We had to shovel the snow. My husband shoveled their whole driveway. They have a long driveway. He actually was like, I'm going to shovel the circle too, right? And I was like, no. Because they have a circle in their driveway, but he shoveled their driveway, and then I wanted to go in the hot tub this day, and we had to shovel a path, and then I was wearing Uggs. I didn't wear like flip-flops or anything, which was really stupid on my part, and I had to like walk in the snow. Oh my god, it was so freaking cold. And then like the thing was frozen shut. My hot tub was frozen shut because my dad hasn't been using it because he got knee replacement surgery and he like can't walk out there and it's like dangerous. So it was just frozen shut, and I was just standing in the snow trying to get it open, and I wasn't strong enough, and it was just kind of stressful. Basically, long story short. But yes, so Then on Sunday, we went to College Park. There was a basketball game at noon, which was so early for me because I had to wake up at like 9 or 10 on a weekend, which just ain't the vibe. But I went for Jake. He was going through it. He still is to this day. I need to switch this, but yeah, so I went with him and we met up with his dad and his friends, and we just watched. It was actually kind of nice because the football was on after, so we had like back-to-back sports because there wasn't football. Oh no, there was football on Saturday. There's not football this Saturday that I'm filming this. But yeah, so we went to the Maryland Terps basketball game. The traffic was freaking terrible. It was so miserable. Such terrible traffic. Like to get in there and then the garage we parked at, it was just not very fun. I have more scripts coming, let's say with Craig, which is my father-in-law's name, but I obviously hang out with him the most because I ran out of those first. Okay. Then this is where it's gonna get hard because I don't really have, yeah, I have 2 green labels, so this is not gonna work basically because both my labels are the same color. Maybe I'll just put, because I have watch football and Chiefs game. Isn't that kind of redundant? Yeah, I think I need to nix something. I think I'm going to nix watch football. So let's do this at the top. I came home and cuddled Jake because it was cuddle weather and it was freaking cold walking to and from the stadium. Not going to lie. So I cuddled Jake. This is a custom from Plan With Me stickers and a Whimsy Plans couple. And then watch football and the Chiefs game. There was 2 games on this day. But I watched that. The Chiefs won, but I'm really hoping the Baltimore Ravens, which I normally would not be rooting for them because I am a Commanders fan and not a Baltimore Ravens fan, but I'm just so sick of the Taylor Swift stuff that I'm just hoping the Baltimore Ravens. Even I am a Chiefs fan, y'all, and I'm saying this like that's crazy. I think I might have to just like cut the blue because there's really just so much lacking blue. Like, did I just go blue heavy over here? I guess so. It is kind of blue. So I'm just gonna have to cut this. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in the middle. I think I'm just gonna put watch football instead of Ink Master. So I'm gonna move this down because I don't want to write on this sticker because I just cut it in half, so it's gonna look terrible. And I don't have Ink Master scripts, so I basically would have to write it in. So I'm just gonna change my mind and put back in watch football and ignore the fact that I watched Ink Master this day. Okay, that was kind of stressful at the end there because I very much ran out of stickers, but here we are. We made it out alive. Alright guys, this is the spread in bowl. I just cut up all these snowflakes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. And since they're already cut this way, I just had to cut it this way and peel them off. But my eyes hurt now. I would be lying if I told you they did not hurt now. But I do think it looks way better with little snowflakes throughout because that's what snow does. It just falls throughout, so it might as well fall throughout my spread. So yes, I love how this turned out. I love the Plan With Me sticker foil bundle so much. And I think this turned out so freaking cute with the aquamarine and hot pink hollow. It looks so freaking good. So thank you guys so much if you watched this plan with me, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Also follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, to see up close videos and pictures of this spread. I'm probably going to keep this because there is like quite a significant amount of all this, but I honestly don't know. So that's the aquamarine, and this is the hot pink hollow stuff left over. And then I will show you guys the kit stuff I have left over, which I am definitely desashing, but I definitely used a lot this week because I had a very busy snow-filled week with lots of fun activities. So I hope you guys, I didn't even have like an opportunity to use one of those because my week was so crowded. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching if you watched this far, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!